Most men dream of being rich. But here's the uncomfortable truth: they will never make it. Not because they lack intelligence. Not because they lack opportunity. But because they lack the psychological habits that wealthy men train into their nervous system. The difference between the poor and the wealthy is not just money. It's wiring. It's biology. It's the way the nervous system reacts to reward, risk, and pressure. Today, I will reveal 5 psychological habits, 5 hidden codes that separate men who remain trapped from men who break through fast. These are not motivational clichés. These are habits rooted in neuroscience, evolution, and raw male psychology. Learn them, and you unlock the forbidden path. Ignore them, and you remain prey in a world built for predators. Habit 1: Delayed gratification, the art of dopamine control. The average man is addicted to instant pleasure. He scrolls, he consumes, he releases energy with no return. His nervous system is hijacked by cheap dopamine, food, sex, games, meaningless entertainment. But the wealthy man rewires his biology. He trains himself to delay gratification. Instead of chasing the quick hit, he builds tolerance for the wait. And here's the science. The brain's reward system, the dopamine cycle, strengthens not when you receive the reward, but when you anticipate it. Evolution designed us this way. The hunter who could chase prey for days, waiting for the kill, survived. The weak man who gave up starved. Wealthy men apply the same code. They see long-term wealth as survival. Every time they deny themselves the cheap hit, they sharpen their weapon. They become addicted not to the reward, but to the process. Habit 2: Ruthless Focus, the elimination of noise. Weak men try to do everything. They multitask, scatter their energy, and wonder why they achieve nothing. Wealthy men think differently. They are ruthless with focus. Focus is not natural. Your brain is wired to scan for threats, to chase novelty. But the rich engineer their environment. They cut off distractions. They create systems that lock their nervous system into a single target. This is strategy, not discipline. Like a sniper in the field, they ignore everything except the target. And when focus compounds, results multiply. Here's the evolutionary angle. Tribes followed the hunter who could track prey for hours without breaking concentration. That focus meant survival. Today, the prey is money, deals, opportunities. And only men with ruthless focus can capture it. Habit 3: Controlled aggression, turning pressure into power. Average men run from stress. They escape into comfort. But wealthy men weaponize aggression. Not rage. Not chaos. Controlled aggression. When the nervous system activates fight or flight, most men choose flight. The wealthy man chooses fight. He takes the energy of pressure, rejection, failure, and channels it into forward momentum. Neuroscience explains this. Stress releases cortisol and adrenaline. Most men drown in it. But with training, these chemicals become jet fuel. They sharpen focus, heighten risk awareness, and push the body into performance. Evolution again. The male who mastered aggression claimed territory. The one who ran became forgotten. Controlled aggression remains one of the most powerful psychological habits for breaking through fast. Habit 4: Strategic isolation, the power of solitude. Weak men fear being alone. They drown in noise, distraction, social validation. But the wealthy man uses isolation as a weapon. In solitude, the nervous system resets. The mind becomes sharp. Strategy is born in silence, not in crowds. This is not loneliness. This is strategic isolation. Periods of cutting off the noise, separating from weak influences, and building inner clarity. Think of every empire builder in history. They spend time in solitude. Warriors trained alone. Leaders planned in silence. Innovators withdrew from the crowd to create systems the crowd would later worship. The truth. The man who cannot be alone will never master himself. And the man who cannot master himself can never master wealth. Habit 5, Relentless Self-Reinvention, Adapt or Die. The final psychological habit is reinvention. Weak men cling to comfort. They hold on to old identities, old systems, old beliefs even when they no longer work. But wealthy men shed their skin. They adapt. They reinvent. Again and again. Biology calls this adaptation. Business calls this scaling. Power calls this survival. Every time the environment shifts, wealthy men evolve. When markets change, they pivot. When one identity no longer serves, they construct a new one. They are never static. They are never fixed. They are fluid weapons, constantly reshaping to dominate. The poor man says, that's just who I am. The wealthy man says, who I am today is temporary. Who I become tomorrow is unlimited. Closing, the dark ultimatum. These 5 psychological habits are not optional. They are the difference between being ruled and ruling. Delay gratification. Ruthless focus. Controlled aggression. Strategic isolation. Relentless reinvention. Ignore them, and your nervous system will betray you. You will chase small pleasures, drown in distraction, collapse under pressure, cling to weakness, and die poor. But master them, and you rewire your biology for dominance. You become the man others follow. The man who commands wealth, respect, and power. This is not motivation. This is forbidden knowledge. Psychology as weapon. Biology as leverage. Now the choice is yours. Learn these habits and break through fast. Or stay where you are, forgotten, average, prey in a world of predators. Subscribe. Commit. Take the code. Because the next layer of forbidden psychology is waiting. And every moment you delay, another man is claiming the life you were too weak to build.